నిరుద్యోగంపై అసెంబ్లీలో షార్ట్ డిస్కషన్ కంటిన్యూ అవుతోంది. ప్రస్తుతం MIM MLA Akbaruddin మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
Honorable Madam Deputy Speaker, at the outset I may recall that this issue of filling up of vacancies of government posts in Telangana state has been figuring in almost every session, I would say, of the state legislative assembly and council. We have debated this issue under short discussions, not once, twice, thrice also, and also under calling attention motion. And lastly, again, we had a discussion on the same subject during question hour as well. This is a crucial issue as it concerns thousands and lakhs of youth, and it is the responsibility of the government to ensure that jobs to all eligible, employable youth in the state, in the government as well as in the private sector, so that at least one member of every family is gainfully employed. The Honorable CM Sahab has stated in August House on 24th of November 2014 that there were 11,68,235 unemployed youth in the state. That time, this was way back in 2014. And now, I may be wrong and it is subject to correction. The number has reached approximately 14 lakhs. And when we talk about this subject, we also have to remember and not forget that these youth were also responsible for the creation of the Telangana state. These youth have also sacrificed their lives for the statehood of Telangana. These youth have also taken active participation for the Telangana state, and these youth had built up hope and built up dreams that once the Telangana state comes into existence, their aspirations, their hopes, their dreams would come into a reality. And this is a very important subject. And being a friend of the government, I would like to come on record and say that please do not feel bad or think wrong about me, but this one subject, you are at back foot. You need to focus on this because this is very important. Let it be the state government or the government of India. The government of India as well has also promised of creating 1 crore jobs in the country, but they have also failed. Here also there is a hope. And I request the state government to kindly take initiatives and see that the dreams and the aspirations of the youth of Telangana are not shattered. At the same time, I also would like to come on record and say that तेलंगाना की आवाम के तवक्कुआत भी बहुत ज्यादा हो गई हैं. Their expectations are very high. I would say that in my entire political career, I have never seen so much of expectations from any government as to what has been seen or is expected out of the creation of the state of Telangana. So this is where the government needs to think, sit back, think. When there is so much of expectations, when there is so much of hope, because everybody thought if Telangana comes, we will get this. If Telangana comes, we will get everything. If Telangana comes, our life will change. If Telangana comes, our future will change. Expectations are very high. We have to meet those expectations. Madam Deputy Speaker, the TRS in its election manifesto for the 2014 general elections had promised to fill up all vacancies in government after the undivided Andhra Pradesh state was
bifurcated in Telangana state was formed in June 2014. The process of division of employees of United Andhra Pradesh with the state of Telangana and residuary AP took a lot of time. The State Advisory Committee under the chairmanship of Sri K. Kamalnatham took up the process pending final allocation. The Government of India allotted 5,23,675 posts and ordered 4,14,931 employees to serve in Telangana. As part of this process, total 1,07,744 vacancies were identified in Telangana state. Madam Deputy Speaker, at the same time, however, I may point out that the cadre strength in the erstwhile United Andhra Pradesh, including the then Telangana region, was fixed in the year 1971. There was no revision of cadre strength. Subsequently, and for many years, a ban on fresh recruitment or filing of vacancies was imposed by successive government under the Congress and Telugu Desam party. And my party have been demanding every time whenever this subject comes for discussion, either in calling attention, short discussion or question hour, that we need to have a fresh cadre strength. We cannot work on the 1971 cadre strength. I hope that the government would make a note of this point, which has been repeatedly raised by my kind self, and I have been demanding that a new cadre strength needs to be created. And at the same time, the most important thing which needs to be brought to the aspirants seeking or running for a government job, that government job is not easy. At the same time, the moment they get the job, I would like to come on record and say that many people might feel bad, but not everybody. But there are also many government officials, after getting the government job, they do not take their work as serious as they should take. They should also be made accountable. Why is the government failing? This also needs to be understood. Madam, at the same time, as regards the filling of vacancies in quasi-government organization, 91 companies and corporations were included in the 9th schedule of AP Reorganization Act. The advisory committee and the chairmanship of Ms. Sheila Binde had taken up allocation of employees and vacancies in these institutions between the two successive states. And answering to a question in the State Assembly in November 2015, Honorable Finance Minister Sahab, Mr. Itala Rajendra Sahab, had given the department-wise detail of sanctioned posts, filled up posts and vacant posts and head of department office coming under 33 government departments in the state. In September 2014, the government has issued orders accordingly permission to some departments to make temporary or ad hoc appointments to the local, district, zonal and multi-zonal cadre posts which fall entirely in the state of Telangana, which do not come under the preview of process of allocation of employees between the successor states. However, this issue figured in Assembly. The Honorable CM Sahab had assured that over 1 lakh vacancies in government departments and land and organizations would be filled up. The Governor in his address to the legislature in March this year had pointed out the government was committed to fill up 1 lakh vacancies in the government sector over a period of 5 years as assured at the time of state formation. The government has proposed to regularize the services of 27,826 contract employees in various departments and organizations and over 24,000 outsourced employees in the power sector. Moreover, 24,000 posts have been sanctioned for newly established residential schools for minorities and backward classes, out of which 8,000 posts are to be filled up this year and the remaining 16,000 posts in the next 2 years. I may recall that the Telangana government has constituted a separate Public Service Commission for the state in August 2014 itself and appointed its chairman and members in December that year. According to the statement given by the Honorable Finance Minister, Mr. Itala Rajendra Sahab, for the short discussion today, the government has created 37,981 new posts in government departments and 34,663 new posts in organizations under the government departments, a total of 72,644 posts from the formation of Telangana state till date. We are told the detailed cadre strength and vacancy position in all government departments are obtained and combined. At the same time, Madam Honorable Deputy Speaker, I would like to point out I have all the details as to whenever the government gives a notification, many legal issues come up and the appointments are challenged in the court and the court gives the stay. When the Honorable Minister Sahab is going to give a reply, I request him to give all the details of all the posts which were notified and the process for which was started and the orders of stay which was issued by the Honorable Court. Because it is necessary that the people of the state need to know what is happening, who is going to the court and who is stopping this recruitment. Let it be whatever number it is. My friends would criticize and say that it is a very small number, whether it is a small number or big number, but the people need to know as to how many such appointments have been stopped. Also, this shows the total sanctioned cadre in all departments to be 4,41,995, against which 3,33,863 employees are working and 1,08,132 vacancies are available in all the departments. Further, as per the detail furnished regarding direct recruitment vacancies permitted to be filled by the government departments and organization and the government departments, corporation, autonomous institutes, universities, societies, etc., as many as 63,153 vacancies are permitted to be filled up, out of which selection process for 27,874 employees has been completed. If I am wrong, I may be corrected. The government department completed selections of 18,874 employees out of 45,539 vacancies notified. Similarly, corporation and other government organization completed selections of 9,000 employees out of 20,614 vacancies notified. Further details have been given about direct recruitment through Telangana Public Service Commission Department, selection committees and Telangana State Police Recruitment Board. The Finance Minister Sahab had assured the remaining vacancies would be filled in due course in phased manner as the recruitment is continuous process. According to information, 93,739 recruitment vacancies have been identified by the department so far. The government permitted the concerned departments and recruiting agencies to fill up 63,025 vacancies. Notification has been issued to fill up 48,025 vacancies and selection process has been completed for 24,374 posts. The department-wise information reveals that out of 27 departments, the government has permitted filling up 54,662 vacancies in 23 departments. Out of this, 39,672 vacancies has been notified, but the selection process has completed for only, this is an important point, the selection process has been completed only for 16,011 posts. And in fact, I think the Honorable Minister Sahab would make a note and give a reply to this also. In fact, 14 departments, Madam Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, no posts have been filled up so far as the selection is yet to commence in 15 departments. Am I right or wrong? In addition to 4,500 posts were filled up in Singarini colonies, 3,950 in TSRTC, and 2,681 in power utility Transco, Genco and Discom. The latest data suggests that 1,097 appointments have been made through regularization in terms of GO-MS number 212, GO number 112 and GO-MS number 16. The number of posts filled up in Singarini colonies is put at 7,266. Out of the 27,874 posts filled up so far, 12,152 posts are in police department and 9,000 in government undertaking and institutions such as RTC, Singarini colonies, power utility. Thus, in the last 3.5 years, 27,874 posts have been filled up. As many as 80,258 posts are to be filled up in next 1.5 years. Now, this is a question. 80,258 posts are to be filled up in next 1.5 years. Now the question arises is that in 3.5 years, 27,874. In the remaining time, 80,258 posts. How will you fill this? Can you fill this? Or will you fill this? Is a question which needs to be answered. For a long time, the contract and outsourcing employees have been demanding their regularization. The TRS has also made a poll promise in this regard. The Honorable CM Saab assured the Assembly on several occasions that the government has taken up a policy decision to regularize the services of personnel working in contract basis or outsourcing basis in various government departments and other undertaking in the state. I may recall that committee of office headed by Chief Secretary was constituted for formation of schemes for regularization of contract personnel in August 2014. It was also assured that certain vacancies allotted in Telangana AP Reorganization Act would be filled up by regularizing the services of contract personnel. After the official committees submitted the report in the state cabinet on 2nd of January 2016 to regularize the services of contract and outsourcing employees and also increase their salaries, the government issued GO MS 16 in February 2016. Inter alia, providing the regularization of services of personnel appointed on contract basis, certain conditions were prescribed. Regularization would be considered only in respect of persons appointed on full-time contract basis on a monthly remuneration. Regularization would be considered only in respect of eligible persons. We would like to point out that while taking up recruitment, the issue of zonalization has been sorted out. The 10 existing districts have been reorganized into 31 districts, and the number of revenue mandals have also been increased, requiring additional strength in view of these changes. New cadre strength for all departments should be fixed for the state and its subordinate service, keeping in view the future requirement. Already, the state is spending a big chunk of its total budget on the salaries and wages and employees in current financial year 2017 and 18. The state budget estimated the expenditure of salaries and wages to be 23,887 crores. 23,887 crores. However, the actual expenditure in 6 months, April to September 2017, has worked out to 13,471 crores. The financial year may actually close with an expenditure of 27,000 crores. Again, this is subject to correction. Honorable Minister Sahab would know the exact figures. Lastly, Madam Deputy Speaker, I would like to know from Honorable Finance Minister the likely additional expenditure on salaries. Please, I would like to know from Honorable Finance Minister likely additional expenditure on salaries and wages of the government employees if all 1 lakh vacancies are filled up. This is a very important thing, madam. And lastly, मैं मोहतरमा डिप्टी स्पीकर साहिबा आपसे आपके जरिए हुकूमत से फिर यही कहना चाहता हूं कि यह मसला बहुत संगीन है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। नौजवानों को रोजगार देना हुकूमत की जिम्मेदारी है। बहुत से तवक्कुआत को वाबस्ता कर जोड़कर हर नौजवान ने यह समझा कि तेलंगाना आएगा तो हमको रोजी मिलेगी, रोटी मिलेगी, खुशहाली आएगी, नौकरी मिलेगी। और आज नौजवान आज बेचैन है और उस बेचैन नौजवान को हुकूमत को चाहिए कि उनकी बेचैनी को दूर करते हुए उनके ख्वाबों को हकीकत में तब्दील करे, उनको रोजी रोटी मुहैया करे। और मुझे उम्मीद है कि हुकूमत इस मसले की अहमियत को महसूस करेगी और महसूस करते हुए जल्द अज जल्द ऐसे इक़दाम करेगी जिसके जरिए हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा नौजवानों को रोजी दिला सकते हैं। मैं आखिर में यह भी जरूर कहूंगा कि ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस में तेलंगाना स्टेट को नंबर 1 स्टेट मिला है। मैं इसके लिए तेलंगाना स्टेट को मुबारकबाद देता हूं, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ यह भी कहूंगा कि जॉब क्रिएशंस का मतलब यह नहीं है कि सिर्फ सरकारी मुलाजिमतों का इंतजाम करना, बल्कि हुकूमत की जिम्मेदारी है कि प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स में भी नए रोजगार के मौके फराहम करने की कोशिशें करनी चाहिए। चाहे वह आईटी सेक्टर हो, चाहे वह इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर हो, स्मॉल स्केल हो, लार्ज स्केल इंडस्ट्रीज हो। जितने ज्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट आएगा, इंडस्ट्रीज आएंगे, उतने रोजी हमारे नौजवानों को मिलेगी। तो मैं आखिर में फिर से आपका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं कि आपने मुझे मौका दिया इस इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट पे बात करने के लिए। शुक्रिया डिप्टी स्पीकर मैडम।